Oh, I'm Colin.
I'm Narika.
And we are
The Bench.
The Bench.
The Bench.
Summer's here.
Summer is definitely here.
Hope you got your SPF 70 out.
Apparently it doesn't matter. SPF 30 is the max you need.
The max. Nah, it's a conspiracy theory.
You need SPF 100.
They're trying to take your money. Don't do it.
Wait, what does that mean? Should you not buy SPF 70 or should you buy SPF?
Stick to 30.
Stick to 30. Stick to 30.
Don't worry about the rest.
How you doing, fam?
I'm alright. Can't complain. Just a lot of academics.
How are you guys doing with the exams?
It's fine. Cyril said tertiary education facilities are closed. Our president's a liar.
So exams should be closed?
Liar. He's capping. Nah, yeah, maybe.
You can't say that Uncle Cyril's a liar.
But UKZN is still open, so what must happen?
Oh, because you need to graduate. How?
It is what it is. But it's fine. I watched the football. I'm happy. How are you doing?
I'm good. Can't complain. Enjoying getting my tan.
Getting over brown ass here.
I know. Love it. By the end of summer, I'm going to be brown. I'm getting straight into the football. I thought it'd be really great to kick off with Pitso being the GOAT. Is he the South African GOAT in coaches?
I think you give him that. Straight up.
I know who my fighter is.
I think you have to give it to Pitso. I mean, again, CAF champions. He won the treble now with Al Ali, you know.
Al Ali won the Egypt Cup, so that was like a historical treble for the club.
But I mean, it's not like he said it himself that he didn't do all the hard work, you know. He just came in, he finished it off. But I mean, it still takes a great coach to come in and still, you know, push the boys over the line.
It's like running a relay.
Yeah.
Like, you could be in the lead, first leg, second leg, third leg, but if your anchor is not going to do the things, you've lost.
Yeah, you've lost. So it's saying Pitso's
still a GOAT. I know who my GOAT is.
The Usain Bolt of coaches.
He is,
at
this point.
Shout out Pitso.
Also in the CAF, Bloem played. Bloemfontein Celtic played their second leg of the prelim against Manima Union. The game did end with an L. Technically,
it's an L, but we're on to the next round. So that's all that matters. Nobody cares about these.
So you guys conceded 2 goals and forced the penalty shootout, 1 on penalties. That's always a good thing.
It shows that the boys are clutch, and when it comes down to the wire, we can perform, you know?
Yes. And then Kaizer Chiefs played in their Champions League game.
Yeah.
So they obviously didn't have a PSL game because of it. The game did end 0-0 against PWD de Bamenda. But they are going on to the next round because of their first leg win. 1-0 on aggregate, and they're going to be playing, I don't know how to say this, it's like Primera de Agosto from Angola, an Angolan team.
It's going to be exciting games in the CAF. I mean, if they showed it on TV, it would have been a lot of people watching it. But I mean, they'll probably show like the later the group stages. Finals.
But it's nice to see that Bloem and Chiefs will be joining the Pirates and Sundowns in the next round.
In the later stages.
Then some PSL action. How were the games this week? Did you enjoy them?
They were dope. Can't lie. There was a lot of quality games, exciting football.
A lot of draws.
But end-to-end football. It's not about the result. It's about the entertainment.
It is about the result as well.
It's an entertainment sport. And if you enjoy it, that's all that matters.
But it is about the results as well.
Yeah, I know, okay. It is. But I mean, I think out of all the games, it was probably like 1 or 2 that didn't live up to the expectations. Okay. But like, I mean, there was some pretty dope games this weekend.
Arrows, Swallows, game ended 1-1, taking a point. Swallows opened the scoring, but then Arrows equalized quite shortly after with a goal from a free kick.
Yeah.
Sabia netted it. I always think like free kicks, corners, like those set play goals, you know that you're doing something right in training.
Yeah, I know. I think Swallows in general, like, you can just see that they're doing well for a newly promoted side to be sitting second in the log. It just means that Coach Brandon is doing like a job with these guys. I mean, it's not like he has a young side too. He has a experienced team on his hands.
Mature team. Do you know what's crazy though? I looked at the stats for the game, and both teams had 1 shot at goals, and both their 1 shots on goal were on target, and they both converted.
So you're telling me the game only had 2 shots in total? That's mad. I wonder how many times that actually happens like in a football season.
Shoot your shots, guys, when it presents itself.
You never know.
Cape Town City, Pirates.
Game of the weekend, for certain, for definitely. No lie, can't lie. That was a proper end-to-end game of football, high-quality football, exciting. Everything you could have wished for.
So Cape Town City took an early lead.
They did.
7 minutes in by Mzansi.
Brilliant goal. Brilliant goal, my guy.
Nice assist, though. Cross in from Martin.
But I mean, still, like, the way he had to turn in the box and then just place it in the top left, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. Can't touch
But
that.
Pirates weren't going to go.
They weren't.
down line.
They weren't, can't lie. I mean,
Pule came, equalized.
Yeah.
No surprise there. Vincent Pule, like, he's so dependable.
he is.
Like-
He's come up big for the
Pirates.
Bucks this season.
And then Cape Town City went into halftime 2-1 up. So they scored another goal, a goal from Mubarak.
Yeah, another cracker of a goal.
They
can't
scored
lie.
cracker
It
goals,
was. I
though,
mean, but
eh?
everybody in the game, both teams scored like amazing goals. It wasn't just like sloppy goals. It was just, as I said, brilliant football all around. You know, must-see football.
But it's nice to go into halftime 2-1 up. You know,
Yeah.
you have a bit of confidence. But I don't think you can be too confident when you play Pirates because, again, Pule came, did the things,
That
made
was,
sure they did not catch an L, walked away with the points.
I can't lie. I mean, like, Pule was Pirates' goal scorers, but like Dion Hotto was like that whole La Pasa and Hotto up front was just that whole combination.
There were
was
a lot
just
of chances.
There was a lot of chances.
That they just did not convert into
Like the
goals.
City keeper played really well. Don't get us wrong. He was there saving his team, but Pirates, like Dion Hotto, was on fire.
That's not funny. Stop. Chakuma FC played our boys Amazulu. That game again, another 1-1 draw. Mad because Amazulu had Veli Motwa from Chipa in goals.
New signing. I mean, they played in really bad conditions. I think that's the first thing you must say. That was like, you've heard of a rainy night in Stoke. This was, I don't know, it was a muddy, wet night in Tohonyondu. That was madness, but I mean...
Amazulu took the lead.
Yeah.
And when they took the lead, I was like, finally. They're on track.
You know?
On track with these W's.
Yeah.
Which has been, prophesized by their owner. But a second half equalizer from TTM, just another
I mean,
goal.
but before that, before even TTM equalized, the Amazulu striker missed literally open goals. He got the ball off the TTM defender, rounded the keeper, and the man kicked it towards goal, but he was celebrating before it even went in. And then the ball hit the post, and he was like, ah.
But it's nice to see Amazulu, do well.
Yeah.
They're not on the bottom. I know it's the earlier days, 6 games played now, but you don't see them on that bottom of the...
I mean, even like the type of football that you're playing, I don't think, at the end of the season, I don't think they're going to be battling relegation. I think you're going to be looking at them like, either a top 8 team or a team that's, trying to break into the top 8.
And I think having Motwa in goals is a good addition.
Yeah, I mean, after losing their first team goalkeeper,
Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody who's also capable of being a first team goalkeeper over there.
100%. Maritzburg United, Sundowns, another draw, 1-1. Kind of surprised. I'm happily surprised at the boys from Maritzburg, to be honest.
Well done to Maritzburg for getting their first points of the season. Can't lie. I mean, first game out of Middendorp, they played well. I think that must be said, that the guys looked like they were ready to perform. They had like this fight in them, you know what I mean? So I think now under Middendorp has a project under his hands to try and instill some motivation in these guys after taking 5 L's, before this.
Which was also crazy was Manqoba Ngiti. Did I say that correctly? Manqoba Ngiti. Guys, I'm practicing.
Yeah,
red carded off the sideline.
Yeah, Victor Gomez. Victor Gomez
He
is
walked,
mad.
guys. Did you see that strut?
Like he heard something, he was like, you're out of here. Yeah, it was mad. I love it. That was that was the funniest thing I've seen in the game, was Victor Gomez's run. If you haven't seen that, YouTube that, please.
Kutumela also had a chance against the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper came out better, and that just shows you the experience of Onyango in goals.
I mean, Sundowns as a whole in this game, again, you can't say that they played bad. They just missed chances, right? But the quality of football has not dropped since the beginning of the season. It's just that Maritzburg came out and it looked like they wanted to prove a point, against the champions and to try and get their foot in the door and get their first points of the season. So, yeah.
Kind of mad because Maritzburg are cemented at the bottom of the log and Sundowns are on the top. So it was kind of a David and Goliath matchup. And David walked away with the points. My favorite part of this game was, it's quite unfortunate that Makoba Ngiti got a red card, but that gave us a Steve Komphela press conference.
Can't lie. That's what I waited for at the end of the game. What a man. Storyteller, fam. If Steve releases a book, that book is going #1 worldwide.
He needs to do an audiobook though.
Yeah, I want to hear it. I want to hear
him. I want to read the book, but I want to hear him narrate his book to me.
His metaphors and analogies.
Baraka FC, Chippa United. Baraka FC won the game 2-1. It was really nice to see Baraka FC take a win 2-1.
Yeah, I know. They had bad luck. I mean, towards the end of the games recently, before this game, they just used to concede later on in games.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nice to see them actually go on and close the game off for a win.
They were 1-0 down against Chippa United.
They were.
It looked like Chippa were going to run away with it. And then in a short space of time, Baraka scored, equalized, scored a winner, which at the time they didn't know was going to be a winner.
Yeah.
And their coach jumped up and literally wrapped his legs around his assistant or someone. And even in the press conference, he was just like, finally.
Yeah, no, even all the other previous press conferences that the coach did do, he just looked defeated at the end of the games. He looked like when he got into games, he just didn't understand why his boys couldn't get the win. And I mean, now it just seemed like that emotion just came out, and he's finally happy. But I think the biggest thing to take away from this game is that Chippa just missed chances, fam.
Chippa were down. They were down to 10 men at one point. So does that then affect how you go forward and attack?
No, but before that, we watched the game and it's just they just missed chances, open goals. People were skying it, kicking the ball. It's like the strikers were there, but they kicked it away from the net. It didn't make sense.
Last game, well, I kept it last for this chat because, your goal has to come through with a win. Stellenbosch FC, my team. Another win against TS Galaxy. 1-0 win. Boys played well.
I mean,
bossed the game.
Yeah.
Can't say much.
I guess so.
Winners win.
Sure.
Winners win.
Yeah.
Colin saying sure. You must go look at that log table. Where is Bloem sitting?
Don't worry about where
Not
Bloem
in the
sitting.
top 8.
My team are still in cup finals and we are still in continental football. We're talking about Stellenbosch.
They took a win. And I'm happy for the boys moving forward. I think, every week you just see something better happening, right?
Yeah, I know. They're playing well. I can't lie. Can't be mad. They look like they're still, we said from the beginning of the season, they also haven't regressed. It just seems like they consistently put in.
It's a slow build.
They put in shifts, and I mean, you can't look at a player in the squad and be like, nah, this player's bad, not pulling their weight. It seems like everybody's pulling their weight and they're doing the job. So,
together as one together. It's nice that you are bringing up Bloem not being in the top 8 of the league, but you guys are in other finals. This weekend there is no PSL action, but it's MTN 8 final.
It's the only action you should care about.
MTN 8 final.
Bloem
Pirates.
Final. Place your bets on Bloem.
Who are you backing?
Bro, what do you mean who I'm backing? Shouldn't even be a question. My team's going to come away with the dub.
Do you think so?
And I'm going to come here next episode. My glasses out. Championship belt.
Do you
we'll
think
be ready
so?
for it.
Do you honestly, with your top tier footballing knowledge, Colin always says that he has top tier footballing knowledge. Do you think Bloem are going to be Pirates?
I think it's going to be a hard game.
Okay.
Right, realistically, if you're talking about realistic, it's going to be a hard game. But I mean, obviously, any team going against Pirates, it's going to be a hard game. Pirates have been playing elite football this season.
Pirates have shown us, even if they go down, they
can
have
come back.
the quality to come back.
But I mean, it's a cup final. It's a one-off game. It's 90 to 120 minutes of football that if you win, you're going to be written down in the history books. And I mean, it's all about the pressure and how players... Form just goes out the window. We know that. Form goes out the window on cup final days, and I mean it's just up to the reffing and all these decisions that just, in the pot. At the end of the day,
just use your words, Colin. Use your words.
It's the emotion.
Use your words.
Bloem are winning. That's all I have to say.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think Pirates are taking it. I think it's too much quality for Pirates not to. I want it to be an exciting game.
Yeah.
I want there to be goals. I want it to be like a 2-2 draw, penalties.
Penalties, nah.
An ideal situation for me.
4-0 Bloem.
What?
Nah. Sometimes you just gotta, you gotta build yourself up so when reality hits, it's just like, it didn't happen, but it's fine. I knew we were.
Why do you want to build yourself up so high for reality to hit you and bring you back down?
You set
the fall is harder.
Nah, bro. You set the bar high, and if it didn't happen, you're like, nah, dude, like I could have, but it's fine. I got what I got, so it's fine.
Like shooting your shot at Pearl 2C and then she knocks you down, you be like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like I tried. I tried anyway,
That is a madness. Drop a comment, guys, and let us know if you agree that Pitso is our GOAT. I know who my fighter is, who is your fighter. And let us know who you think is going to win the MTN8 Cup final.
Bloem.
Is it going to be Bloem?
Bloem.
Is it going to be Pirates?
Bloem.
Do not let Carlin influence your decision.
You know.
Do not forget to. They do not know. Let them decide for themselves. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's all love. Until next time.